Hello students, welcome back to lecture 17 Ethernet Unit 3 IP Datagram of Internet and Web Technology course code 1618503. Now we will see the content of the lecture. First we will see introduction about the Ethernet and the frame format and SNAP. It's a subnet network address protocol and media. So that is the Ethernet uh, protocols and versions. First we will see that Ethernet. Ethernet is the technology that most commonly used in wired local area network. So in this image clearly shows that it's a Ethernet. There is a port which is reside in the rear of the computer, and there is a modular connector with a physical layer cable. So Ethernet cable is used to transmit the data that is bitwise, which contain any sort of information, and that is used to make an internet connection. It can be local area network, metropolitan area network, or wide area network. So there is a two devices that are connected to transmit the information, can be called as an internet connection. So normal Ethernet works as 10 Mbps speed, but Ethernet MAC technology called carrier sense multiple access with collision detection. So here the any other device with access to the graphically localized network by the use of the cable such as wire rather than the wireless connection most likely use the Ethernet, whether no, at home or office or school city. So however the physical cables have an only limited distance that they can totally stretch and carry enough signal through their durability. But in this is the reason why there are different types of Ethernet cable used to perform a particular task in a certain situation. So here there is a different types of Ethernet cable we will see. In this image shows that unshielded twisted pair cable, that is UTP, shielded twisted pair cable STP, and coaxial cable, fiber optic cable. So these are the some of the different common network cable types can be used to connect the two different computers. Here there is a different types of Ethernet cables with based on the speed and the transmission rate. So the first we will see that 10 base 2, this is thin Ethernet cable can be used, and 10 base 5 also thin Ethernet, and a 10 base T, that is twisted pair cable that can achieve the speed of 10 Mbps, and 10 base FX, that is achieve the 100 Mbps through the multimode fiber optic cable, and 100 base TX, that is similar to the twisted pair cable, and uh, so that that cable is category of 5 cable that allows speed up to 1 gigabyte per second. So and 1000 base BX, sorry, 1000 base SX, based on the multimode fiber optic that uses short wavelength signal of 850 nanometers, and 1000 base LX, that is also based on the multimode of fiber optic but uses the long wavelength signal. So here that fiber using the fiber optic, there is a short wavelength signal that is up to the 850 nanometers, but another one long wavelength signal. So that is 1000 base LX. Now we will see that Ethernet frame format. So Ethernet frame contain different sub formats. So first we will see that frame format and IG and UL within the MAC address and subnetwork address protocol SNAP and media. Media is nothing but that Ethernet versions, that is 10 base 5, 10 base 2 and 10 base T and 10 base F. So we will see that frame format. So this is the frame format. That is a different frame format. DAX Ethernet packet format and IEEE 802.3 frame format. So the first format, no, older format, that is no, which is shows that Ethernet 2, but is now the standard 802.3 Ethernet frame. So the first DX Ethernet format is a older one format, but that IEEE 802.3 frame format is new one. So what is there is a not too much different, but that comparatively DX Ethernet packet and IEEE 802.3 frame format, there is a additionally there is a length and LLC is there. So we will see one by one what is that. So first field is no preamble field. So that is establish the best synchronization and the transfer condition so that the PLS circuit synchronize in with the received the frame time. So and the and the DX frame has 8 byte for the preamble rather than 7, as does not have state frame delimiter or start of frame. Okay, so this is a preamble field and the start frame delimiter, that is sequence from that 10101011 in a separate field only in the 8023 frame, so that start frame delimiter can be used in the 8023 frame. And destination address, so it's only the hardware address. Address means it's a MAC address of the destination station, usually 48 bits, that is 6 bytes. Source address, that is also hardware address of the source station. So uh, this is also must be in the same length as destination address. 802.3 standard allow for 2 or 6 byte address, although 2 byte addresses are never used. But Ethernet 2 can only use a 6 byte address. So that old DX Ethernet can use only the 6 byte addresses. And the type, you can see that especially the protocol sending the packet such as IP or IPX. So that is only applicable in that old format, DX frame format. And length is specify the length of the data segment. Actually, the number of LLC data bytes. Okay, so only that LLC is applied to the 802.3 frame, and that is replace the type field. Pad, that zero added to the data field to pad out a short data field to 46 bytes. It only applies to 802.3 frames. And no, next one is no data. Data is nothing but actual data which is allowed anywhere between 46 to 1500 bytes within one frame. CRC is nothing but cyclic redundancy check. So that is to detect errors that occur during transmission. Cyclic redundancy check to detect errors that occur during transmission. And the FCS frame check sequence to detect errors that occur during transmission. So this 32-bit code has an algorithm applied to it which will give the same result as the no other end of the link. So that provide the frame was transmitted successfully. So individual or group address and universally or locally administered, that is within the MAC address. So within the Ethernet MAC address, the first octet uses the lowest significant bit as the individual or group address bit only, and it does not have such a thing as a UL bit. So the UL bit is used to token ring a destination Ethernet MAC address starting with the octet 05, that is a group or multicast, no, since the first bit, that is least significant bit to be the transmitter is on the right hand side of the octet, and is its binary is 1. Conversely, 04 as the first octet indicate that destination address is an individual address. Of course, in Ethernet, all source address will have a binary 0 since they are always individual. So the first three octets of the MAC address from the organizational unit identifier are assigned to organization to require their own group of MAC addresses. So there is a list of no OA can be found at OA index. So next one, network subnetwork access protocol. So SNAP. So SNAP protocol introduced to allow an easy transition to the new LLC frame format for vendors. So that is subnetwork access protocol allows older frames and protocols to be encapsulated in a type 1 LLC header. So make any protocol pseudo IEEE compliant. So SNAP is a described in RFC 1042. So here one of the diagram shows that how it looks. That is SNAP header. So next one is what is service access point. Service access point is used to differentiate between no different data access on the same end station, and basically this replace the type field for older Ethernet 2 frame. So the service access point that is used to differentiate the different data exchanges on the same endpoint. So here the source service access point and the destination service access point. Source service access point, that is indicate the service from which the logical link control, that is LLC data unit is sent, and the destination service access point indicate the service to which the logical link control LLC data unit is being sent. Now we can there is a different types of Ethernet. So traditionally 10 base 5 Ethernet is used over thick coaxial cable called the 10 base 5. So 10 denote that 10 Mbps, and base means that the signal is baseband, and that it takes the whole bandwidth of the cable, so that only one device can transmit at one time on the same cable. So 5 denotes it's a 500-meter maximum length. So the maximum length between station and station is 2.5 meter. So the cable is run in one long length forming bus topology. So the bus topology can be used in the 10 base 5 method. Second one, 10 base 2. This is also one of the common to see the thick coaxi to use to rises to connect repeaters, which in turn provide the thin Ethernet. No, the thin Ethernet coaxial connections for runs around the flows to up to 30 workstations. So the thin Ethernet, that is known as thin net, that uses RJ58 cable and is called 10 base 2. So the 2 now denoted 200-meter maximum length, and strictly speaking this is 185 meter, and the minimum length between the stations is 0.5 meters. So following is a table detailing various types of coaxial table. So here RJ58 no slash U coaxial cable, that is solid copper core 53.5 ohms, and for RJ58 A bar U standard copper core, that is 50 ohms, and RJ58 C bar U military version of RJ58 AU, that is for 50 ohms. And here the in 10 base 2, the transmission cable can be used in the RG59, that is only for the cable TV purpose. And you can see RG6 higher frequency no broadband transmission. So there is a large diameter than RG59. So and another cable can be used RG65 ArcNet and RG8 for the thick net 50 ohms. So each station connect to the thin net by way of a network interface card, which provide a British naval connector. Next one is 10 base team. So it is important to use Ethernet no, across the unshielded twisted pair, that is UTP, or twisted pair. So this being called a 10 base T. So denoting that twisted pair. So UTP is installed in a star band format. So with the runs recommended at no greater than 100 meter, and Ethernet hub with the UTP ports RJ45 currently located. So it has been found though that runs up to 150 meter is feasible, and also there should be no more than 100.5 dB signal loss, and the minimum distance device is 2.5 meter. So the maximum delay for the signal in a 10 Mbps network is 51.2 microseconds. So this comes from the bit time, that is time to transmit one bit is, that is 0.1 microseconds, and that the slot time for a frame is 512 bit times. And that 10 base T RJ45 wires are used, and 1 and 2 for transmit, and in this RJ45 wire 1 and 2 for transmit, and 3 and 6 for receive. So in order to connect the Ethernet, there star topology can be used. In this star topology, each station again has a network interface card, which the okay, this time contain RJ45 socket, which is used by the 4 pair RJ45 plug and a drop lead to connect to a nearby RJ45 floor or wall socket. So each port on the hub sends a link beat signal which check the integrity of the cable and the devices attached. So a flickering LED on the front of the port of the hub tells you to the link is running fine. So the maximum number of hubs that you can have one segment is 4, and the maximum number of stations on one broadcast domain is 1024. So the advantages of UTP and STP technology are gained from the flexibility of the system with respect to moves, changes, fault finding, and reliability and security. So the following table shows that RJ45 pinouts for 10 base tree, RJ45 pin there is 8 pin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One pin, the function is transmit the signal. The color is white and orange. And 2 is transmit the signal, and the color is white or sorry, orange or white. And pin RJ45 pin is 3, and the function is receive. The color is white or green. And another 4 and 5 empty. And again 6, the 6 pin is no function is receive function. The color is green or white. So again, a 7 and 8 function is, there is no function that 7 and 8. So how to connect the 10 base T? So if you wish to connect hub to hub or NIC directly to another NIC, then the following 10 base crossover cable should be used. So RJ45 cable source side and RJ45 cable other side. So the first RJ45 one is connected to the destination 3 wire, and here the 3 is connected to the 6, and the destination RJ45 connected with the source uh, cable, source connected. So the destination number is 1 and it's connected to the source 1 3, and again the RJ45 destination connected to that connected to the 6, and other 4 5 7 8, it is direct connection between the two RJ45 cable. So this is the 10 base T crossover connection. So here we can see that this 10 next one is 10 base F. This 10 base F developed by IEEE 802.0 committee defined the use of fiber or Ethernet. So 10 base F we allow up to 2 kilometer per segment. So and it is designed for backbone backbone applications such as cascading repeaters. So 10 base F no L describe the standards for the fiber optic link between station and repeaters. Again showing up again allowing up to 2 kilometers per segment on multi-mode fiber. So 10 base FP passive components that is standard and the fiber optic in the repeater link. So which provide the specification for a fiber optic media attachment unit. So that provide the specification for a fiber optic media attachment unit and other interconnecting components. So which is given that a fiber optic in the repeater link providing the specification. So the 10 base F standard allow for 1024 devices per network. 1024 devices per network. Summary of in this lecture, no, you may have learned that what is internet and its frame format, subnet, work access control protocol, and what type of different ethernet that connect wired local area network. Please go through these references and get additional information about your topic. Thank you.